much for joining us today for another episode of What's Your Why Wednesday. I'm Laura Brandeo, and today I am joined by the lovely Jenny Mason. She is a regional business development manager at Movement Mortgage and a peak performance coach at 2020 Vision Your Success Coaching. All right, Jenny. You deal with lots of different things in our industry. You help others by inspiring them and educating them and teaching them to be their best. Now, we come into the mortgage industry sometimes by accident, but we stay in this industry because it's tied to our personal and professional why. So, Jenny, what is your why?
Well, first, I want to thank you for the opportunity to be here because I just love what you do in the industry and your energy is always so contagious. But my why is to help others, encourage them on this race we call life, to help them know their worth. They can reach their ultimate potential and fulfill their vision, mission, and purpose.
I love that. I love that. So how did you get into that? Where did that start?
I went to college for coaching. I was an athlete my whole life. So I've just always been in sports and always, for a long time, I thought what my why is. I thought I didn't have a gift or I didn't have something to offer. And then I realized something I'm passionate about is encouraging others on. And so I just really realized that we all need that this race, especially the mortgage industry, it can be pretty tough. And a guy needs that you can do it. You've got this, and that you're more than a producer. You're a human. And so we all deal with things outside of the industry. So I think that's the huge thing that keeps me staying in it.
Wow, that's so interesting. And thank you for sharing that, because I think you're right. I think, we go through school, whether it's high school, whether it's college, whether it's some point in our lives, and we're kind of sitting there going, so where is this why that's going to magically come into my life to tell me what my purpose is? And I think we expect it to magically just be, dropped in front of us and go, oh, now I know what it is. Right. It's not that simple, right? Right. We all know that, we do the best we can, but at some point it becomes clear. At some point, it does tie into what we're doing. And when you realized you had been being a coach and being an athletic, right? And all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, I think I figured this out. And now tying it into the industry, you're correct. I mean, we know you have to be a major problem solver in our industry, right? And that means going into difficult situations and trying to remain calm, trying to find that best solution and communicate that to our teams and our families. Mm-hmm. So thank you for that. That's amazing. And you mentioned that you're a coach with Christine's company. What made you get into that? Where did that come from?
I went to college for coaching. And so it was just my passion. And a couple of years ago, I kind of got shaken out of my comfort zone. And I just thought, what can I offer? What do I have? And so I went on and got certifications in health and wellness and life coaching as well. And Christine, we used to work with Stephen Marshall that has the Mastermind Summit and traveled the United States for him for a few years and loved the way he helped people. And so that's how I met Christine. And she offered me the opportunity to come be a coach for her. And also I write a column. And so that's been a huge, I love that. I love helping people. So it's awesome.
Wow, that is great. And this leads me to my next question. Perfect transition there. Okay, so tell me a story where you realized the impact that you have on others, because every day we're making a difference in other people's lives. Give me one of those stories where it really hit you.
There's just so many, but I've gotten messages from people on the side that I never even knew I touched that said, thank you, because of what you wrote and what you shared helped me to hold my head above water another day. I was able to make it through. And so those to me are huge. To hear somebody say, you made a difference, you shared something that I was able to implement and it changed my mental health, my physical health. It helped me keep going. Those are the things that fuel my flame. They're really things that excite me, and I encourage everybody to relentlessly pursue what sets your soul on fire, because there's nothing else that satisfies like that.
That is so powerful. It really is powerful. And you know what, Jenny, sometimes we think we're not making a difference, but every one of us has that something special that does make a difference in other people's lives. And we should never take that lightly, because it is happening. And although, yes, getting those words of encouragement are glorious, but how many of those people out there that maybe you didn't get that word that you are also affecting? So you're right. Don't stop. Keep encouraging, keep being out there sharing your story, because you're right. Maybe somebody needs to hear that you were able to come through that difficulty, right? You were able to use this as a tool or this as a way to maneuver, and that could help them. But if we don't share our voice, or we don't share our words, or we don't share our experiences, that person's never going to hear it, and they need to hear it. Wow. That is awesome. All right, Jenny, you are fabulous. We love everything you're saying, and thank you for inspiring all of us. Now tell me, what do you want to be known for in the world?
I want to be known as a lighthouse, one that helped people find the way.
Wow. So you want to be the light when maybe it's a little foggy, maybe it's a little cloudy, right? Maybe they're not seeing the shore. But you want to be that lighthouse to be able to tell them, come this way, it'll be okay.
Keep going. There's a lot of people right now that are being overcome by the waves of despair and get hit. And so I just want to be that light that they know there's hope. Keep going.
Wow, that is great. Well, I will tell for everyone out there, if you are not connected to Jenny on social media and all of that, be connected to her. Make sure you reach out and connect, because she definitely is a positive beacon of light out there. So definitely reach out if you are not connected to her, because you are an inspiration. Thank you for sharing, Jenny, and keep being that light to the world.
Thank you.